Alright, hey guys, today's going to be episode 2 of C# programming tutorial. Today we will be covering simple multiplication math. So last time we did the printing simple text, and now I will show you how to declare integer variables and using them to multiply and printing it to the console. So basically how to declare an integer variable first before printing it. To declare it, it's simple. If it's an integer, you will go int, and now usually you want to put a prefix so you know what your variable is, because for now it's pretty easy, but if we're going further into programming, you will have multiple variables. They can have all different names, and if you don't have prefixes, you can mix them up between floats, integers, doubles. That's all variables we're going to see in the future. So now, as a prefix for int, you could use in, you can use int. I personally like to use int. I will do int number1 equals the amount I want. So if I put 1.0, it's not going to work because an integer is a full number. It cannot have a decimal. So 1 will work. -1 should work usually, I think, right? Yes, it does. You can go in minus also. So to print it, you would basically just go console.writeLine like we saw in the last tutorial. Actually, it's not even a string. You would just go int number, finish with a dot at the end. After every command, you're gonna have to use it, and add the console.readline. Console.readline usually is used for input, but I use it to not close my program, my application. It just waits for a user input, but it's not going to do anything after. It's just going to close the program. So you can press enter and it's going to close. So let's just try it. As we expected, I put int number1. I got 1. Now it's waiting for an input because I put in console.readline, so I just press enter and it works. Now if I want to do some math, let's start by giving this one the value of 6, so we don't do just 1 times something. And now let's declare another variable, int, with a prefix int because I like that one, int number1 equals 13. So now we're going to try and multiply these two numbers. There's 2 ways we could do this. We could either go and do it inside the brackets here, int number times int number1, and this will do 6 times 13, and it should give us 78. Yes, 78. But usually you do not want to have those inside your brackets, so you will take this out. You will create a new variable, another integer with a prefix int, and I will name this one int result. And you will not give this any value. You will just leave it blank. Now, if we want to give it a value here, int result equals int number times int number1. You finish with these, and now when you, instead of writing in the brackets int number times int number1, we're going to simply write int result. In this program, yes, it takes more time, but again, further in programming you will need to do this. And let's try it. Should give 78 again. There you go. Now it waits for an input. Press enter and you're done. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Next time we're going to be doing all of the rest of the math operations like divisions, additions, and stuff like that. And we might input some text in front and do and get some user input, but let's start with that. So yeah, thanks.